Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital's fans were stunned to learn that Kelly Monaco, who has played Sam McCall for the past 21 years, had been fired from the show. It seems that Sam will be killed off in a storyline-dictated move. Steve Burton, who has played Sam's longtime interest for years, has spoken out on the matter. What does he have to say about his longtime partner's exit? A lot of things have changed both on-screen and off this year, both behind the scenes and on-screen. It started with a writer's shakeup when Chris Van Etten and Dan O'Connor were fined as head writers of the show. These two were replaced by Elizabeth Court and Patrick Mulcahy. Mulcahy had been a long-time soap writer, but was fired within a few months. In August, Chris Van Etten was rehired, and he, along with Elizabeth Court, became the head writers. A lot of casting changes have happened this year as well. Steve Burton returned after a 3-year absence. Of course, fans remember Steve being fired for refusing to take a mandatory COVID shot when his exemptions were turned down by executives. Jonathan Jackson is back as Lucky Spencer as well. Of course, fans know that Lucky has been the fly-by-night and drop-in for an occasional visit for years. Lucky was last seen when Anthony Geary retired in 2015. Lucky brought Jake Spencer, Hudson West, home after finding him on Cassadine Island. This was part of Luke's redemption story. Fans are thrilled to have Jason and Lucky back. However, Roger Howarth, Austin Holt, left early this year when his character was killed off. Michael Easton, Hamilton Finn, also departed when his character was shipped off to rehab after he fell off the wagon when his father died. Michael E. Knight, Martin Gray, has been absent most of the year as well. Of course, some of these stars were popular among fans even though their characters may have been a bit shady. However, that doesn't mean that fans don't miss them. Some fans have been wishing for them to return as former GH character or even characters they have played on another show. Nicholas Chavez also exited for a movie role. None of that changes that have happened this year could have prepared fans for the termination of a 21-year vet from the show. Sam and Jason have been a part of each other's lives since she arrived in Port Charles. Many times the scene has replayed of their first meeting at the PCPD all of those years ago. ABC ran their 60th anniversary primetime special. It was Kelly who helped Laura write with the announcement of Steve's return to the show. Jason fans were thrilled, hoping that finally Sam and Jason would be back together. After all, they had been cheated when Steve returned before. Now it seems that hope could be lost for any kind of reunion now that Kelly has been fired. Steve and Bradford Anderson, Damian Spinelli, filmed their daily drama pod, cast shortly after Kelly's firing, which was announced during the week they were off work. Bradford addressed the huge amount of questions posted by fans on their podcast webpage. This including informing fans that they found out the same time as the general public. Bradford also addressed that fact that they don't have any information on what happened. Steve told fans, "I wish we had information to tell you." Steve did say that he expects more would be released in the coming days about the whole situation. Steve could not confirm how Sam is to be written off, but did offer this. Whatever happens sucks. Will Steve speak more on the subject? Will Kelly make an appearance on the podcast in the future? Perhaps Kelly will even open up on Maurice Bernard's state of mind. Whatever the case, fans are rallying in an attempt to keep Sam and Kelly on the show. Will fans' efforts work?